Hey, welcome back to Ribbon Candy Cooking. I am here with an icon of rock cooking. I am here with Betty Ann Cormier, and we are at the Chéticamp, right? We are. This call has been here because I posted the other day. But you've been busy nonstop. Everybody wants to learn how to do this.
Yes,
right?
they do. And I'm so honored and thrilled to be here, to have been invited as the artist in residence at TIGHR, but to know that there's such interest, and my only wish is that people from home were all with me, so they would know how precious they are and the knowledge holders they are, the experts there. They don't recognize it, but there's only 56 of us left, you know. So and we're trying to put new energy and having all kinds of different projects on the go.
And you know who all of these people are.
Personally, I know of them all.
Yeah.
I even know the two ladies that are still living that have cooked for Miss Lillian Burke.
We know Lillian Burke because we've done shows about Lillian Burke and that beautiful book that was written about her. Yes, we have the book. Yes, you do. Oh, I'll grab it. So, and yesterday I bought a series of 4, like, of the little coasters, and you knew we watched those.
Yes, they were, and yes, I still have one of her sets. She's a Nikon. She's well known. And I don't mind sharing her story. She shares it, and she's given me authority. She quit school very young to help her mother with rug cooking. Her aunts quickly recognized her abilities, and she went on to hook on the large backgrounds. And by 16, she was on her own hooking and working at the fish plant at night, going home, hooking at candlelight.
Oh my God, that's incredible. That's incredible. I feel so honored, lucky, and grateful to have those mats that she made, and that you told me that story.
Yeah, I will let her know.
Please let her know. Please let her know. And I bought some of the beautiful yarn, but what are you working on here?
Okay, so right now, it's a whole mess because I've been showing people. So what I'm working right now is that I'm a 4th generation rug hooker, 58 years hooking, and as everybody in Chéticamp.
You started hooking when you were 6.
Yes. I would have hooked things like this, right? This is what I would have done. But in my 40s, I think I had problems with authority. I decided to quit. I did not want to follow any lines anymore. So Mama knows best all the time.
Does she?
Yeah. She said, Betty Ann, don't stop hooking. Just hook without lines. Don't draw. So that's what I've been doing.
You've been creating scenes like this.
This is a view from Smoky Mountain on the Cabot Trail. So I start from the bottom and off I go. My hook is my pencil or my brush.
And it's this size, right? And your husband is over there making these little hooks.
Yes. So these hooks are made with a piece of wood and a finishing nail. The top of the nail becomes the hook, which he files down.
And we're actually talking about a nail.
A finishing nail.
That's crazy, isn't it? Now, when you do this, because this is such fine work, and you're using such a thin gauge of yarn, it's that fine.
Can I take this one?
Yes. Hi, Diane. Hi. Now, are you doing, I'm looking at your process, because I was thinking, do you do it like a computer or typewriter like this? But you don't, you fill in regions.
It depends what I want to do. Usually water doesn't go like this, it goes horizontally, or it goes like this. Yes. So sometimes I will put those ways. Same as in mountains, I will hook diagonally, look, you know, so to create the crevices.
Absolutely.
So it depends. In a piece like this that was done by Crystal Ross's mother.
Oh, was it?
Annie Rose.
Crystal. I'm going to tag her in this video.
Crystal grandmother's, this was a Christmas gift from my parents.
Oh my God.
And so she made this. This was made 50 years ago. And you see in the back, they would have done diamonds. Okay? This one here has squares.
Oh, I see. Can you see that? That's crazy. Now, are they doing that for a reason or just for extra decoration?
Okay. Both.
Yes.
So at first, Miss Lillian Burke, it was her preference.
Okay.
2, they were paid by the square inch. 3, if Miss Lillian Burke, because she was quite particular, she wanted good work, they only had to take out that piece, the 1 inch. So it was saving time.
I see. That's clever. That's really clever. Oh, that's so interesting. Are these both squares, or is this one?
No,
oh, that one's
a diamond.
Okay, I see.
See the diamonds?
Oh, I do. Oh, that is so interesting. I don't remember that in the book.
No, probably. There's a lot of things. Oh, I have to tell you. The book that. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. I have all these books. The book that Crystal Ross's grandmother did all the research for. I'm very fortunate because I was working next to her. So I remember Annie Rose coming in and telling me all of the stories that she wrote, but she told me many more stories that are not in this book. And that's why I need to share, and that's why I'm returning to school for my doctorates, and we'll keep in touch because I will be publishing another book.
I can't wait to hear it. I think you're going to be the only person who has a doctorate in Chéticamp. I mean, that's really something.
In the Chéticamp rug hooking, for
You
sure.
are going to be the person who holds all of the storytelling in history.
Well, one-off.
Yes.
One-off, because I can't do this by myself. I'll be going back to my people, but they're so open to me. They want this to be known. But this book is a treasure.
And that also is in English. Right?
Yes.
That's also, and this is the Lillian Burke book, right? So this, we've looked at this on the show, and we've looked at this one. This is the, I think this is the New English version.
The New English version.
Yeah, and then the French version.
And then you have the Lefort, which was written by Father Daniel Doucet.
Yeah, I have this one too. I love that book.
Interestingly, the men that have been involved in these are all single or priests.
Okay. That is interesting. What does it mean? Who
I don't
knows,
know.
right? Who knows?
They have extra time.
What's that?
They have extra time.
No, I'm going to go over there in a minute because I'm going to let you carry on, but I want to look at those 2 images behind me that are both Elizabeth Lefort rugs and tell the story of the one that was given to you as a gift.
Oh my gosh. So Miss Lillian Burke, Elizabeth Lefort, the story is in here. So it is, she made 7 of these. The first one she made, she took the pattern from a Christmas card they had received from the in-laws of of their son. And when Elizabeth Lefort saw this, she was in her early teens, she told her parents, I'm going to do this. Her parents kind of laughed behind her back and said she'll never be able to, but she did. She dyed 28 different color of browns to create this. This piece that you will see, usually women were paid $10. She told her father, I'm going to ask 25. He laughed in her face, and in a gentle way. He said, you'll never get that. She did. And the lady asked her to hook 5 more, and she was paid 50 because the store owner could sell them for 100. And at that time, Elizabeth Lefort was not signing her work. It's only when her manager, Kenneth Hansford, got into her life that she started signing her work. Now, she was a very, very pious, very religious person, and later on she worked as a housekeeper at the Glebe House. The one I have is the 7th one that she made while she was at the Glebe House. The Glebe House was destroyed in the 1990s and was given as a gift to the present day housekeeper. When the housekeeper passed, she signed it over to her nephew, Arnold de Turbot. Last spring, Arnold and his wife gave me a call, and they said, Betty Ann, after church, could you stop in? We have something to give you. I didn't know what they wanted to give me. I arrived there, and that's what they handed me, the 7th one. I was so emotional. I said, Arnold, I can't buy this. I don't have the money. No. what they told me is that we know you will look after it. So I am, and I'm bringing it everywhere. I'm just coming in from France from 3 weeks teaching this.
Oh my God.
And I had it with me, and this week it's here, and I will continue to promote it. It's a gift, and it's in excellent shape. The Trois Pignons has one of the 7, but this one has been well taken care of.
We're going to look at that in just a minute. That is such a story. Now, I just want to say, there's a class coming up, right?
Yes.
If you want to learn this for real, do you want to see the details of the class?
Yes, the pamphlet is right there. If you can go. So this 1-week rug school, learning the Chéticamp style, is happening in 2025. There is only 15 spots. We're making it extra special. In the last 2 years, I have been training the ladies down home how to teach the dyeing, the teaching how to design, and the hooking, the finishing. They are ready, and they're excited and waiting for everyone. So we will have 1 week full. We will be working on, each participant will have a vintage frame to work on. You will be able to bring your own frame if you choose, okay? But one will be assigned to you. The designer will design with you the piece you want to complete in that week. Now, we can't have a large rug, but in reasonable time, what we can do. You will learn the dyeing of that wool. You will learn the hooking process. All meals are included, Acadian meals. At night we'll have Acadian music. We'll be visiting different areas in Chéticamp, including the museum of Elizabeth Lefort. And we will be going, it's the fall season, September 22nd to the 26th. We will be going on the Cabot Trail on the island, in the Highlands. So it's a week to remember. We want to prepare for our 100th anniversary of the arrival of Lillian Burke in 2027. She arrived in Chéticamp in 1927, and we want to prepare that 100. So we need some very innovative ways to raise funds, and this is part of it. The cost, $16.30 plus tax Canadian. So cheaper for Americans, and it's a bargain. It's a bargain.
That's amazing.
Plus,
for a week
you will need to look after your own travel, and there's plenty of room to book for places to stay. It's all in here, advertised.
I'm going to sign up for it. How could I miss something like this?
It's never been done.
This is incredible. And every time you give a class, because you do a lot of classes with Robin, they're always sold out right away.
They fill up. The first one filled up in 24 hours. The second one, I added seats, filled up in 36 hours, and there's more to come.
Unbelievable. I'm gonna say thank you so much. Good luck with your doctorate. We're gonna walk around the stall a little bit, and don't forget about this. I'll keep reminding you.
Thank you.
And do pause. Thank you so much.
And I just want to come over here and look at some of the rugs that Betty Ann has done, some of the larger ones that are for sale. I think these are $7.50 Canadian. That's not a lot. She designs these rugs, and this is based on a well-known pattern, right? You've probably seen this pattern before. But she makes them all different. There are no two alike. They are all, gosh, I love this one. Might have to get that one. These are all different, right? Some of the same seams. Now this is her husband here, who is making these hooks from the little block with a nail. Right, do you see that? It's really something. These are the brochures for the event. Now this is important right here. These are the hooks from Betty Ann's family. Her great-grandmother, her grandmother, her mother, her, and a space for her daughters, little Chéticamp hook. These are the coasters that are for sale here. Some of the kits, some of the yarns. Now I asked her, is this like 2-ply Briggs and Little? She said, no, it's even thinner, right? And this color set that she did is called TIGHR Lily, as opposed to Tiger Lily, because we're at TIGHR. Isn't that gorgeous? I bought some of these little packs of yarn. I think I might get some more. I'm just waiting my turn to go look at the rugs that we were just talking about. And she's got stuff like this too, like the big bin of all of the colors, right? So, I mean, this is truly the yarn, like leftover bits and pieces and all these colors. I mean, it's just so exciting. It's so exciting. I've got to come back over here and get some of those too. Hey, Andrea, you're checking out the frames. I was just recording a short video with your wife, and we were talking about the hooks that you're making, actually carving them.
The staging of a block of wood with a nail, and then the process is you file the first end and the second, both sides, and then you file the tip.
Yep.
And then you round it off. You round it off this.
Oh yeah, on the sides. Yep.
Yes. And then you put that on a drill.
Yeah.
Put the drill on counterclockwise.
Yep.
And you rotate that on a sander.
On a sander. Yep.
And then that's the results that you get.
That is the result. Look at that little thing, right? These are totally unique. These are the Chéticamp hooks, and they're so much smaller than our traditional rug hooks because of this specific technique, right? That Betty Ann was just telling us about. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I'm back here. Let's first look at this rug that she just told us the story of her being given this as a gift, not touching it. This is the 6th one, I think she said. That's the replica of the postcard. This now belongs to Betty Ann. This is a piece of history. This is an incredible piece of history. I'm going to show this to you close up. Betty Ann told me there are 9 colors of brown in these sheep, just in the sheep. And this is hooked by the great Elizabeth Lefort. This is also by Elizabeth Lefort. This one is signed. Remember how she said they're not all signed? The early one's not signed. This is signed. This is another actual Elizabeth Lefort piece. Now, she did say I could turn it over, so I'm going to be very careful about turning it over. Turn it over on this side. And if you're thinking the stitches are so fine that they look like needlepoint, they are so fine that they look like needlepoint. Absolutely incredible. I'm going to come back over here and shop, but you can see she's got a constant flow. She's got 2 frames set up here. She's got the 1 frame there. She's got a constant flow of people. She's so sincere about her teaching. She loves teaching, right? This is the family business. This is a question of patriotism, nationalism, a commitment to craft, commitment to this specific technique, right? It goes on because of Betty Ann and the people around her who still make these extraordinary mats.